Dear students, or should I say almost graduates, dear parents, dear family and friends, I warmly welcome you to this graduation ceremony of Maastricht University. My name is Jan Smits and I have the great pleasure of being the Dean of the Faculty of Law of this wonderful university, and it's my great pleasure to open this ceremony. I welcome everyone present here, all graduates, and I also welcome everyone who is watching this ceremony online. I hope you will enjoy this afternoon, organized by our great team, Law Events Office. Now, dear graduates, today is about you. You can be very proud of yourselves. Graduating is not a small thing. It means that you have all mastered the law after 3 years of studying hard in our special program called the European Law School. And to mark this special achievement, many of you have put on a gown. I also have put on my university gown, and I wear the chain of the Faculty of Law, carrying the sign of Lady Justice. In this guise, or perhaps disguise, I will chair the ceremony, a ceremony that is full of variation, in which there is music. You already heard some music before. They will come back later this afternoon. There will also be a special speech by your direct boss, Director of Studies, European Law School, Dr. Nicole Cornet, sitting right here behind the table. And of course, there is the individual handing over of the diploma. That's what you came for. So do sit back and enjoy. You are with no less than 139 graduates here in the church, and we have 42 graduates watching online. Now, before I will say a bit more about your special achievements that we celebrate today, I want to express that I have great admiration for you. You are the faculty's heroes. You finished your bachelor's in very challenging times. First with a cyber attack, when all your emails and Maastricht University files disappeared into cyberspace. And then, as of March last year, with the COVID epidemic, which affected all of you, with a huge impact on the way in which you were taught, but also on your mental well-being. Still, you are here today receiving your diploma, either here or online. And this shows your resilience and your extraordinary wish to succeed despite these two challenges. And this makes you, the class of 2021, a special generation, unlike any other generation before you. I would not call you the Corona or COVID generation, as some do. I do call you the resilience generation, because that's what you all showed in the last 3 years. We are proud of that, and I repeat, you can be proud of yourselves. Most of all, you are our heroes. So COVID formed a special challenge, but you also finished a bachelor's program that is already very challenging in itself, even without COVID. And on a day like today, this raises the question, which luggage do you take with you when leaving our faculty as a bachelor? Which lessons do we want to convey to you, our alumni, I have a special source for such lessons. At the occasion of the 40th anniversary of the faculty this year, we asked colleagues and friends of the faculty to share their lessons with young Maastricht law graduates. That's you. And today I'd like to share the lessons from someone who was my predecessor as a dean. In fact, the first dean of this law school, Professor Job Cohen. And I happily summarize the lessons that Professor Cohen conveys to you. First lesson, Professor Cohen says, is search for your talent. Find the things that you are good at. Develop that and continue to develop those talents that you have. For Professor Cohen, this was to work in administration and politics. First as a dean, like I said, then as a rector magnificus of this university, then as Secretary of State, Mayor of the city of Amsterdam, and in the Dutch Parliament. In short, his talent was, or is, the res publica, the common good. And he writes to you, I had no trouble finding what I was good at. I simply did what I liked best. For some of you, I think the process may be more difficult. I think for many of you, the process may be more difficult. It also was more difficult for me. It's very often a process of trial and error to find out what you are good at and what it is that you want to do. And that's fine. I already said that resilience is what you are good at. Second lesson of Professor Cohen. Audi et alteram partem. Always listen to the other party before you take a decision or make up your mind. A well-known principle for jurists, in particular for judges, but in fact, when you think about it, it's a lesson that applies to everyone. It also implies do not judge too easily, also when it comes to people. Everyone has their own battles to fight, and you do not know which battle that is. And it also means remember to not only seek for the arguments you like, but also for the arguments you do not like. Job, Professor Cohen says, I never took quick decisions, but once I had decided, I was able to defend that decision because I had looked at all the arguments pro and con. Third lesson, distinguish between the essentials and the non-essentials. Well, that's the bread and butter of jurists, is it not? They know, you know, how to do this. You need the main elements to decide upon what you want to achieve. That does not mean that the non-essentials are only non-essentials. You also need those. And jurists, like you, have developed an analytical mind. Call it the legal mind, if you like. This is also my own experience. To really get to the core of a problem with the legal mind that you developed, that may take some time. To really reflect upon a problem, to try to find out how to solve the problem that you have before you. That's something that you learned here, and that's a skill that is useful not only if you end up in a legal profession, but it's a lifelong skill that can be very useful for anything that you want to do, professionally or personally. The fourth lesson of Professor Cohen, you cannot do it alone. Jurists operate within society, and society consists of people. People with their own ideas, thoughts, views, and peculiarities. And a lawyer must find his or her way in this tangle. This you really cannot do alone. You need people around you. People who know you, people that can help, people who are able to criticize you, who can keep up a mirror, and in particular people with other talents than you have, allowing you to reach things, achieve things you cannot realize on your own. I think that the past period of COVID has very much shown that. Then the final lesson, and for Professor Cohen that's the most important point, it's what he calls integrity. In particular, jurists are expected to act ethically. Justice, duties of care, principles of good governance, you learned about those, and other such open-ended concepts. And as a jurist, you know what is allowed, therefore, and what is not. And as a jurist, you are expected yourself to act in accordance with those, sometimes indeed open-ended, principles. Usually not a problem at all to do that, but in difficult situations it is important to consult your own inner conscience to see whether something is allowed or not, and even if it is allowed, whether you should still do it or not. Self-evident that the previous lesson, consult the people around you, may also help there. There's Professor Cohen, 5 lessons he would like to convey to you. The challenge for you is, I would say, how are you going to apply these lessons? How will you go about shaping your own lives and careers? I am very curious, the faculty is very curious to see this. And just to be sure, I believe you will all do great. We trained you in such a way that you have the tools to do whatever you like, to reach for the sky, to have yourself challenged, and most of all, to challenge yourself by exploiting, like I said, the talents that you have, that you developed with us here in Maastricht. Now, dear graduates, we will soon proceed with the handing over of the first diplomas. When you have received the diploma, you are entitled to call yourselves Bachelor of Laws. However, there is a special formality that needs to be fulfilled. I already said you all wear a gown, many of you wear a gown, and the purpose of that gown has always been to recognize students in the streets of a university town. In that sense, a bit late perhaps that you only started wearing this gown today. You also wear the academic cap. The formality that I just spoke about is that you all have to switch the tassel on the cap from the right to the left when you receive the diploma. So you must all feel at your tassel now, whether it is indeed on the right. If it is, do keep it there. Then when your name is called by Chantal, you come forward. I will hand over the diploma, and you are going to switch the tassel to the left. We are not going to shake hands. If you like, we can do a what's that called? A box with a 1 centimeter distance between our fists. Joey is going to take. Where is Joey? Joey is going to take a photo. Yeah, there's Joey. Joey is going to take a photo. You sign for receipt, and then you sit down again. So there's the coming forward, there's the handing over of the diploma, there's the tassel, there's the box, if you like. There's the photo, you have to sign, then you sit down. And then you thought studying here was difficult, but you will be all right. So we're now going to invite the graduates to come forward, one by one. And I am happy to give the floor now to Chantal.
Dear graduates, before we're going to start with presenting your diplomas, I want to do one final check. I see that not all of the names on my list of expected graduates have been checked off. I'm still missing the following persons. Sadri Sali. Still missing? Okay, that was the only person on the list. First of all, I wanted to start with making my apologies for the fact that I might not be pronouncing your names in the correct way, but I will do my utmost. So we're going to start now. If the dean is ready?
Always.
Okay. Adla Aitokalio, Bachelor, European Law School. Rosa Einwoiner, Bachelor, European Law School. Adana Albrecht, Bachelor, European Law School.
Ja, this side over here, please. Yes, thank you so much.
Morris Yadom, Bachelor, European Law School.
Right, here, please. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Vladimir Apraxin, Bachelor,
Please sign here. Okay, thank you.
Alexandra Asayel, Bachelor, European Law School. Ivan Boklev, Bachelor, European Law School.
Thank you.
Henry Beekman, Bachelor, European Law School, cum laude.
Sign here, please. Thank you.
Suzanne Beerling, Bachelor, European Law School.
Yeah, thank you.
Mara Bejo, Bachelor, European Law School, cum laude.
Yes. Thank you.
Vanessa Beshkova, Bachelor, European Law School.
Congratulations. Very well done.
If you sign here, please. Yeah.
Jannica Bezemer, Bachelor, European Law School.
Yes, thank you.
Rosalie Beyman, Bachelor, European Law School.
Thank you.
Martina Bobala, Bachelor, European Law School.
Just sign here. Thank you. Yeah.
Chelsea Bobo, Bachelor, European Law School.
Yes, thank you.
Clara Boxus, Bachelor, European Law School. No.
Congratulations.
Robin Britt, Bachelor, European Law School.
Congratulations. Thank you. There we go.
Yes.
Yes, you did it. Great.
Photo. Just there.
Yeah, yeah. Just reading it first.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Junior Buonahagi, Bachelor, European Law School.
Congratulations.
Javier. Pues, García.
Javier Bajes Garcia, Bachelor European Law School. Georgy Chiplakov, Bachelor European Law School. Ahram Choi, Bachelor European Law School.
Yes, right. Yep, thank you.
Declan Clark Wellsmore, Bachelor European Law School, with a marble as well as an honors certificate.
That's great. Yes, thank you.
Marianne Cochet, Bachelor European Law School, with a model certificate.
Thank you.
Cecilia Codrianu, Bachelor European Law School with a model certificate. Mercy Coker, Bachelor European Law School.
Yes.
Zoe Copet, Bachelor European Law School.
Yes, sign over there. Yes. Great, thank you.
Lorenzo Crisoli, Bachelor European Law School. Arnoud de Bastiani, Bachelor European Law School. Ella de Jonge, Bachelor European Law School. Maria Dietz Romero, Bachelor European Law School. Simeon Dimitrov, Bachelor European Law School. Aril Dizier, Bachelor European Law School. Juliette Doubelly, Bachelor European Law School. Adrian Dubois, Bachelor European Law School with a marble certificate.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
Joan de Helungstot, Bachelor European Law School.
Joan.
Thank you.
Dea Elesi, Bachelor, European Law School.
Yeah, I can imagine. Thank you.
Jocelyn Allian, Bachelor, European Law School.
Thank you.
Jasmijn Erens, Bachelor, European Law School. Paula Fernandez Couto Alvarez, Bachelor, European Law School.
Okay, just sign here, please. Yeah, thank you. Thanks. Congratulations.
Janina Fuchsloch, Bachelor, European Law School.
Thank you.
Eduardo Gagliardi, Bachelor, European Law School.
Here? Yes. You go there. Yeah, thank you. Great, thank you. Oh, afternoon,
Chiara Gallo, Bachelor, European Law School.
Okay, you should sign here, please. Thank you.
Irina Petriana Gardarianu, Bachelor, European Law School. Chantal Girichon, Bachelor, European Law School.
Just sign here, please. Thanks. Ja, ja, muss auch. Ja, das ist original. Ja. Moet je even dat dingetje erop doen.
Alessia Gonfroy, Bachelor, European Law School.
There's no need to sign.
Pablo Gonzalez, Bachelor, European Law School.
Yes, thank you.
Delia Graz, Bachelor, European Law School with a marble certificate.
Just sign here, please. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Dan Grievink, Bachelor, European Law School.
Sign here, please.
Simona Gurkova, Bachelor, European Law School. With a marble certificate. Brianna Harlow, Bachelor, European Law School. Beata Het, Bachelor, European Law School. Imke Helders, Bachelor, European Law School. Lucas Hieronymus, Bachelor, European Law School, Matte and Marble Certificate. Charlotte Holderiet, Bachelor, European Law School, cum laude and honor certificate.
Okay, if you sign here, please. Yes, thank you.
Giovanni Imberuglia, Bachelor, European Law School.
Sign here, please. Thank you.
Lucia Jadudova, Bachelor, European Law School, cum laude and honor certificate.
Yes, thank you.
Milika Jankovic, Bachelor, European Law School.
Yeah. Great, thank you.
Marens Jurgens, Bachelor, European Law School.
Yeah, if you sign here, please. Thank you, thank you.
Konstantin Jennecke, Bachelor, European Law School. Leonie Kahl, Bachelor European Law School. Eleni Kamari, Bachelor European Law School. Caroline Kares, Bachelor European Law School. Yevgenia Kokau, Bachelor European Law School and Marble Certificate.
Yes, thank you.
Nora Koponen, Bachelor European Law School.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yvette Kortekaas, Bachelor European Law School. That was our first round of graduates. Now we're going to listen to some music. Tuna, please.
How can I
every graduation, well, maybe COVID notwithstanding. We have been at all the graduations of the law faculty for quite a while. We have been there before you started studying your bachelor's, and we'll be here afterwards, and surely one of these days we'll be getting our diplomas ourselves. I mean, there's only a little joke, but because we have people here that actually studied law, they got their masters, they got their PhDs, and I mean, and then if you can't find unpaid internships, there's always a place to get to now. You'll be fine. Now, we are singing only songs that pertain to a law graduation. So, is there anyone in the room that speaks Portuguese? This last song, as you will surely agree, this last song was about how Portugal used to be a lawless place, and because of law, it isn't anymore. That's why we sing Aguashigal. And this next song, is anyone Spanish? Great, cool. Is called Española, and it's very. We always sing this one because it pertains particularly to Maastricht, because Maastricht in Spanish means Española. I mean, if I can make an appeal, I've been taught some law speak. If I can make an appeal to the appellate. Appellant to appellee, I'm sure this has all been falling, so let's do the next song.
Ja, de Tuna Universitaria de Maastricht. They're a very modest group, actually. It's also why they're leaving so fast now. If you are not from Maastricht, in fact, the Tuna are one of our best-known musical groups here in the city. Much better known than André Rieu, in fact, here in the city of Maastricht. Founded in 1992 by a group of Maastricht students, and now they are with 50 students in total, performing all over the world, and today here in their home, at their home university. They will be back, we hope. Like I said, each of our bachelor's programs has a has a boss, a director. And I am very happy and thrilled that today we have with us the Director of Studies of our European Law School Bachelor, Dr. Nicole Cornet. And I'm so happy that she is willing to speak to you today. So I'm really thrilled to give the floor now to Dr. Nicole Cornet.
Thank you, Professor Smits. Wow. I mean, I was sitting here at the table and I was looking around. I'm enjoying it so much just to see all your faces and when you come up and receive your diplomas, the smiles, but also the pride and the sort of this feeling of accomplishment that I see come across you. It's really a privilege then to be able to experience that with you here today. And it's a privilege to also be given the opportunity to speak to you, the bachelor students who still have the tassel on the one side and the graduates who have the tassel on the other side. And by the end of this afternoon, you're all going to have the tassels shifted from one side to the other. Dear graduates, congratulations on this wonderful achievement of completing your Bachelor European Law School. And this is a moment to value, to stand still, to be proud of your accomplishments. And if I look at the family, the friends, the people also who are with us online, I know that they're proud of you. And they're sort of standing here with great joy watching you graduate today. I join you in the Dean's compliments and admiration for your perseverance and the hard work. I mean, I would normally say that to any group of graduates, to say congratulations on your perseverance and your hard work over the last years in your bachelor studies. But as the Dean already said, these past 1.5 years have been particularly demanding of you. We demand a lot of you in the bachelor, in our program. You know, we challenge you. But then added on top of that, the additional challenges of the last 1.5 years. I add my compliments and my admiration to those of the Dean that he expressed earlier this afternoon. Today we celebrate you, and we welcome you to the ranks of the European Law School alumni. Graduation marks the end of your bachelor studies, and thus it is a time to look back and reflect on what you've accomplished, what you've learned about the law, about yourselves. And at the same time, graduation marks the start of a new chapter in your lives. For many, this will involve continuing your studies in a master program. And for others, you've embarked upon other adventures, perhaps enjoying the working life, traveling, volunteering, doing other many fantastic things that now is possible. Graduation, therefore, is also a moment to look forward and think about what you want to do with the knowledge and the insight and the skills you have gained in the bachelor and how you want to use those in what comes next. And I would like to invite you to look with me over the past few years as a student in the European Law School and explore what is so special and what is so unique about the bachelor program you are graduating from and what that says about the graduate you are here now today. If I think about what I think being a graduate of the European Law School means, and what I think we've aimed to help you become, you have inherent in you so many talents already and so much knowledge and experience that you have that's yours, but we've tried to add a little bit to that by having you here in Maastricht as part of our bachelor program. And if I think about what we've aimed to help you become, I think we've trained you, or our aim has been to train you to be an advocate in the broadest sense of the word. Advocate has already that connection with being a lawyer with the law, but being an advocate is so much more than just that legal understanding of what is an advocate. And one of our main aims in the European Law School is, I think, to educate and to train you to be critical, to be independent and open-minded legal thinkers, and to empower you to use your voice as advocates as advocates for change and for justice in an ever-changing world. And there are many different ways in which we could go about helping you become advocates, but in Maastricht we choose a very particular way to do that. So how do we do that? Well, we think that one way in helping you to identify your voice and to empower you to use that voice and to allow you to become advocates is to help you develop a European legal mindset. And we do that by combining the program's three distinguishing features: the program's unique approach to the study of law, its educational method, and the international composition of the student body. Just looking around again today, this is just special for what is European Law School and what is Maastricht. So please indulge me, please. Just as I elaborate, perhaps for the family so that you can have someone explain to them, what have I been doing here in Maastricht for 3 years, but perhaps also, a trip down memory lane. You are a European Law School graduate, and this European legal mindset has become a part of who you are, a part of how you look at the world and how you look at the role and the function of the law in addressing problems big and small, simple and complex. But as your time in this program is now coming to an end, or has come to an end, let's stand still just to make that a little bit more explicit. What is so unique about you? Firstly, you've studied law in a way that is unique compared to other legal programs. I don't have to explain that to you, but I do want you to be aware of the very fact that your understanding of law is not rooted in the national tradition of the country in which you have studied. Throughout the program, you've been looking at the law from a comparative and a European perspective. And you've studied, and this is memory lane, you've studied all fields of law. You've looked at private law, remember? Comparative contract law. Tort law. You've had comparative government. For the family, the insiders, I taught that course in the first year. They have very fond memories of that. Constitutional and administrative law, criminal law. You've done comparative and a European perspective. And you've learned that looking at legal problems and searching for just and equitable outcomes doesn't come just through the lens of one particular legal system. You've come to understand that different legal solutions to a particular problem can be equally valid, and that there may be different conceptions of what is justice and alternative ways to achieving that justice. And consequently, you've developed a European legal mindset, which allows you to contribute an important and a unique legal perspective when finding solutions to societal problems that any legal system encounters. You're able to weigh and consider and incorporate so many diverse perspectives. And in doing so, you are becoming, or you have become, open-minded, independent, critical legal thinkers, and you have strengthened your ability to become an advocate, to be an advocate. Now, the second distinguishing feature, this is what we always say, is our method. You have learned law, you have experienced it in a problem-based learning environment. You've been asked to actively engage rather than be a passive consumer of the knowledge. You've had to bear the responsibility for what you learn, how you learn. You've borne the responsibility of engaging in discussions with each other. You've experienced the discomfort of learning. This morning, I had my first plenary sessions with this year's first-year comparative contract law students. You will remember my favorite answer to every question was, well, it depends. That discomfort of learning that you have gone through, that you recognize that there are no clear-cut, no yes, no answers. You have therefore developed solid analytical, critical thinking skills, and you've been able to do that by exchanging in discussion with each other. Finally, it's the international classroom. It's the very thing, just looking here, you've come from so many different places, so many different diverse backgrounds, cultural, linguistic, political, economic, educational backgrounds that brought you here to Maastricht. And this has been crucial. You know, for some of you who've gone out now to a master's study and you look back at your time perhaps in Maastricht and you say, you know, that was different in Maastricht. We were all coming together here from all corners around the world. And that has also, although we don't make, you know, an explicit point about that as we are going through our program, it is an important part of who we are here in Maastricht and who you have become as a European law school graduate. That you are capable of discussing your ideas with others, collaborating with people from diverse backgrounds, to be able to be bridge builders, in a society that is increasingly polarized. And through working together, you can become agents of change, advocates for justice. And so it's this combination that I just wanted to highlight just on this last day that you're here in the European Law School, albeit as graduates. It's these three distinguishing features that contributes to who you are today as a graduate from the European Law School, what makes you so unique and why your views and your contributions are important as we head into the future. So I hope that we have been successful in our aim to help empower you to use your voice as an advocate for change. And here, again, it's not just that strictly legal sense of being an advocate in the sense of pleading a case for a client in the courts. Advocacy and being an advocate means so much more. It means being a person who upholds or defends a cause, being a person who intercedes on behalf of another who needs you, to be able to publicly support something you believe in, or to promote an interest or cause, to champion, to stand up for, to go to bat for another, for a group, for an interest, for an idea, for a cause. And looking forward, I hope that you've been able to acquire the knowledge and the insight and the skills that give you the humble confidence to work towards achieving your own goals and ambitions and to be an advocate in the broadest sense. I hope you'll think back on your time here in Maastricht fondly. Come back and visit us again. And when you do, I'll be very curious to hear what you've championed, who you've stood up for, who you've gone to bat for. Dear graduates, once more congratulations on your achievement. Cherish this moment, celebrate, and be proud of the accomplishment. I wish you a wonderful graduation day and all the best for your future.
Then we're going to start with the second part of the ceremony. Christophe Cotiza, Bachelor European Law School. Rasika Kulkarni, Bachelor European Law School. Daniel Lakatos, Bachelor European Law School.
If you send your now you lost it.
Alexandra Laplante, Bachelor European Law School.
Nicht, aber so ist viel leichter. If you sign here, please.
Milka Laukanen, Bachelor European Law School. Anna Lehnert, Bachelor European Law School. Ella Lindström, Bachelor European Law School cum laude, as well as an honors certificate. Marjolein Loef, Bachelor European Law School. Alexandra Lopez Simpson, Bachelor European Law School.
Thank you.
Maria Lukova, Bachelor European Law School. Lunfors, Bachelor European. Luca Mainardi, Bachelor European Law School. Lilibel Makepeace, Bachelor European Law School. Carlo Martinoia, Bachelor European Law School. Nesrin Matlouti, Bachelor European Law School. Astrid Matti, Bachelor European Law School. Maya Maunu, Bachelor European Law School. Alexander Merkulov, Bachelor European Law School. Zoe Morgan, Bachelor European Law School.
Yes.
Berenice Morillo, Bachelor European Law School.
Thank you.
Kevin Musa, Bachelor European Law School.
Just sign here. Thank you.
Larissa Mulkyton, Bachelor European Law School.
Sign here, please. Yes, thank you.
Daniel Nicro, Bachelor European Law School.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Sabrina Nucciotti, Bachelor European Law School with an honors certificate. Mark Baliso Balagna, Bachelor European Law School.
Just sign it.
Alexandra Parks, Bachelor European Law School. Marta Rodriguez Cuesta, Bachelor European Law School. Margarita Ruiu, Bachelor European Law School.
Over here. Thank you.
Cecilia Sofia Ruta, Bachelor European Law School. Sarolta Sahin Toth, Bachelor European Law School. Sadri Sali, Bachelor European Law School. Anna Schramm, Bachelor European Law School. Leila Schuller-Green, Bachelor European Law School. Lynn Zoe Schwarzhaupt, Bachelor European Law School. Halima Idrissi, Bachelor, European Law School. Blenade Sheeran, Bachelor, European Law School, cum laude, as well as a marble and honors certificate. Luc Sips, Bachelor, European Law School. Julia Sobierai, Bachelor, European Law School. Ariana Sparviero, Bachelor, European Law School. Daniel Stestrup, Bachelor, European Law School. Eleni Superman, Bachelor, European Law School. Isabella Suplicy e Souza, Bachelor, European Law School. Eleni Takvorian, Bachelor, European Law School. Adele Tan Huanpe, Bachelor, European Law School. Luca Teres Loitvet, Bachelor, European Law School, with the Marble Certificate.
Over here, please.
Anna Tironi, Bachelor, European Law School, cum laude, as well as an honor certificate. Maximilian Tip McKnight, Bachelor, European Law School. Maya Tuma, Bachelor, European Law School. Aljas Urbunk, Bachelor European Law School, cum laude with an honors certificate. Simona Urbanikova, Bachelor European Law School with a marbled certificate. Wendy van Eindhoven, Bachelor European Law School. Victoria van Heesewijk, Bachelor European Law School, with a marble as well as honors certificate. Noël van Koten, Bachelor European Law School. Tom van Kan, Bachelor European Law School. Pauline van Brockhuizen, Bachelor European Law School. Marie Vounelakos, Bachelor European Law School with a marble certificate. Charlotte Walberg, Bachelor European Law School. Yael Weiss, Bachelor European Law School. Juliana Wilczynski, Bachelor European Law School. Tanguy Wienans, Bachelor European Law School. Anna Wischermann, Bachelor European Law School, cum laude. Zanze Wu, Bachelor European Law School. Mengze Zhu, Bachelor European Law School. Yang Yue, Bachelor European Law School. Gawa Zatosht, Bachelor European Law School. Anne Zimmermann, Bachelor European Law School. Laura Zanai, Bachelor European Law School, cum laude, with a marble as well as honors certificate. Evelyn Emmerich, Bachelor European Law School. Maria Lucariello, Bachelor European Law School. Santiana Manasseh, Bachelor European Law School. Hannah Bezos, Bachelor European Law School. And I'm not sure whether she was able to make it in time, but our final candidate would be Maria Núñez Fontan.
She's not here yet.
Yeah. Are you ready? No. Because we are reaching the end of the ceremony. Very slowly, very slowly. First of all, dear graduates, Bachelors of Laws, congratulations. The faculty is very proud of your achievement. Many of you are now in master's programs. Our director of studies, Dr. Nicole Cornet, already said a lot about it as well. The one thing I like to emphasize is that after this master's, you should all work in the area that you want to work in. Your family and friends, also present here or present online, may have a certain view of what a jurist or a lawyer should do. And that's often the image of the practicing lawyer, the solicitor or the judge. I always say, in deciding what it is that you want to do in your career, in your professional life, do not have yourself led by what others expect you to do. Try to follow your own path. Do what you want to do. And that's okay, also to make mistakes there, as long as you learn from those mistakes. I think that's something that you also learned here in our European Law School Bachelor's program, that the law itself is saturated with the idea that people have the right to make mistakes. That's also true for jurists themselves. So dare to take risks, dare to jump, dare to fail. With Maastricht as your alma mater, you will be all right. Now, I want to say still a special word to those of you who participate online in this ceremony. I know it's not easy not to be here in the church, but I'd like to call upon you also to celebrate, nevertheless. Everything that was said today also applies to you, so do enjoy and please also do celebrate. I'm looking at the camera now. We are going to end with listening to the tunas one last time. When they have finished, I would like you all to leave the church, not through the door that you came in, but through the door, that's not as difficult as the Tessel, through the door over there. First, our bachelors, who are going to go first, who will also get a present when leaving the church. And after our graduates, all other guests are also very much invited to leave this church. There's one very important practical message there, which is that you should take all your belongings with you when you leave the church. Because of the logistics of the COVID measures that are still in place, it will not be possible to still enter the church again. So please do take everything with you that you have here. Outside, Joey is going to make a photo of all our graduates together. On the stairs, if you do not know where that is, the tunas are going to lead you to the stairs. So just follow the tunas when they have finished singing here in the church itself. There is still one more thing I would like to say, and that is I would really like to thank our team Law Events Office for the wonderful organization today. Chantal and Elke and Marcella, thank you very, very much for being here and for organizing all of this. And I want to end with wishing also everyone here a wonderful day. Please do celebrate, either here in Maastricht or at home if you are online. And please, when you celebrate, do stay safe. That's also still very, very important in these very strange times. We were very happy we could do this celebration here in the church again, because we have not been able to do that for the last year and a half. And I hope you are just as happy as we are as a faculty, also as we sit here behind the table. So congratulations again, and let's hear it for the tunas.
special song to play for you guys. It's called Fonseca, and this time it's the truth that it's truly about leaving university, crying about all the days that are done, all the good times you've had that you'll never have again, and surely the time wasted now will never be to be reclaimed. But surely not for you. You'll go out there, get your masters, get like a family, work stuff, and then die at some point. Well, that's on the happy note. Let's all sing Fonseca and think back of the fun times that we've had together with all the major courses that we've done. Fonseca. Surely with the law degree, if you're going into Maastricht, we'll all be passing a bar. Well, that's not the last one. One done. Bring it up. Everyone, please get off your seats and come on outside. The side door, guys. I have to get this stuff. Oh, yeah.
Have you seen it before like this? Like we're laughing like 3 or 4 minutes before I was. It fell off, like literally like exploded. How's it going?
Jongens, één die? Ja, natuurlijk.
Ja, lukt het.
We moeten er nog een stukje. Hey, tot ziens, volgende keer. Moet ik even attentie voor de groep? Let op. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention please? The photographer is up there. If you don't see him, he can't see you. Murphy's Law #1. He is making pictures of all of you. And then in a few seconds, we are all going to throw our hats in the air. Joey, are you ready? We are ready. Okay, we'll count down. 10. People, ladies and gentlemen, help me. 9, 8,